What's up? Incredible, loved, and valued people. I am so thankful that you were born. I'm so thankful for your life. My name is McDaniel. Welcome to the Compelled Podcast, where together we are being encouraged and equipped to boldly live out our faith in Jesus. Friends, I don't know if you've read Psalm 103 in a while, but it is so refreshing to the soul. And so I want to refresh your soul today. Psalm 103, David is the psalmist, and he goes, "Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, every part of me, my heart, my body, my soul, my mind. I choose to bless his holy name and forget not all his benefits." Take note of that. He doesn't just say, I'm going to declare all of his benefits. He's saying, don't forget his benefits. And he goes on to say some of what they are, that he has healed my diseases, that he has forgiven me of my sins, that he has crowned me with love and tender mercies, that he has redeemed my life from the pit, that he has renewed my youth like the eagles. He satisfies my desires with good things. He is a good God. Bless the Lord, O my soul. But take note again, he said, don't forget this. I wonder why he said that. I honestly am thankful that he said that because it's so relatable. It is so easy to forget things. And I'm not even talking about on a soul eternal level. I'm also just talking about the day to day. It's why we make grocery lists. It's why we mark things in our calendars. It's why we turn to the person next to us on the way to a party and say, hey, don't let me forget to tell so-and-so this. Because it's just easy for us to forget. But like I said, and like David also points out, on a soul level, on an eternal level, it's easy for us to forget. And today I'm specifically talking about the fact that it's easy for you and I to forget our purpose. It's easy for us to forget why we're here, to forget the reason why God handcrafted us, why he made us, why he placed us on the earth at the time that he did. And this forgetfulness can come up in different ways. It comes up when our 5-year plan isn't panning out how we thought that it was going to. It shows up whenever we graduate college and we still don't know what we want to do when we grow up. It comes up whenever we are doing what we thought was right, but then all of a sudden, things are getting really hard. All of a sudden, things aren't falling into place as they used to. All of a sudden, the struggles are intensifying and we start to doubt, is this like my purpose? What am I here for? And as we start to forget why we're really here, it can produce in us a weariness, a discouragement, an anxiety. And we're trying to figure out, why am I here? And Jesus actually, he speaks to this in such a beautiful way from his own life, from his own place of difficulty. In John 12, he says, it's right before he is about to go and be taken under trial and be crucified. Like that's what this week is. It's in John 12, verse 27, and he says, "Now my soul is deeply troubled. Should I pray, Father, save me from this hour?" So Jesus, he, for 33 years, has been walking along the right path. He has been doing the right thing. He has been obedient to God, and now the struggles are intensifying. It's getting harder and harder. His soul is deeply troubled. And like Jesus, when we get into that place, it can be easy for us to forget why we're here, to forget the main thing that is the main thing, and to keep it there. But Jesus, in that moment, he shows us what to do. He said, "Now my soul is deeply troubled. Should I pray, Father, save me from this hour?" But this is the very reason I came. Father, bring glory to your name. What does Jesus do in a moment that is intense, in a moment that is anxiety-ridden, in a moment that is filled with struggle as he knows what's before him? what does he do? He recalls his purpose. He says, no, this is hard, but this is why I came. This is why I was put here. Father, glorify your name. And Jesus, what he's showing us here is how we can continue to walk in encouragement and endurance in the purpose that we've been given. And that is to continue to remind our souls of our purpose. And so, friend, that is the purpose of this podcast today, is I simply want to remind you of your purpose. And I'm not going to be telling you the ins and outs of what you need to put on your calendar for the next 6 months. I'm not going to be telling you necessarily that big decision that you're trying to figure out that you need to make. But I'm going to tell you the heart, the main thing, why you were created, why you were put on this earth. And that is, friend, you were made by God and for God. You were made to know him and to bring him great glory. You were made to love him with all of your heart, with all of your soul, with all of your mind, with all of your strength, and to love people as you love yourself. You were made a masterpiece in Christ Jesus to do good works which God prepared beforehand that you should walk in them. You were made his royal priesthood, his chosen people, his holy nation, called out of the darkness and into his marvelous light to be the light of the world and to proclaim the excellencies of him who has called you. Friend, that is your purpose. And the ins and outs of today and tomorrow and on your calendar as the year is full, I want to encourage you, continue to seek God with all of your heart, and he promises that you'll find him. Continue to commit your plans to him, and he will establish your steps. He will show you the details of how your purpose is carried out. But like Jesus did in a moment of struggle, I pray that we may do that today and every day. That whenever we're trying to figure out the ins and outs, we may be rooted and grounded and remind our soul, don't forget, oh my soul, the main thing of why you're here, of what's most important. That whatever you do, do it for the glory of God. That whatever you do, love God and love people. Whatever you do, know him and make him known. Whatever you do, know that you are his masterpiece, created to walk with him, created to proclaim his excellencies. Whatever you do, go and live compelled.